I do plan on watching the new Baki. I know Obama's in the new season, which is pretty cool. I guess I don't know if this is a spoiler or not. I don't know what role he plays. But Obama is in the new Baki season. Baki, I still think, is one of the most interestingly weird anime. Like, the animation is horrible. I haven't seen the older Bakis, though, but I plan on it. But, like, for Netflix Baki, what was it, 2019 or whatever? It's mainly still images with a couple of flashes most of the time. But it's so fun to watch still. God, I love the fucking writing of Baki. There's a scene. I don't remember which season, but there's a scene, and I brought it up a few times, where one of the big, scary, muscular guys, like one of the main fighter guys, is walking around. He's like a mafia boss or something. He's walking around, and he sees Baki and his girlfriend just having like a picnic by a spillway or whatever. And the guy walks up to him, and he's like, "Hello, Baki. I see your girlfriend's there. Does she want to be a prostitute with me?" And then it's like, for some reason, it comes out of nowhere. And for some reason, it's like an actual emotional scene where she's like, "Oh my god, what will Baki think? But should I do this?" And then Baki's looking at her. He's like, "It's your decision to make. Is this what you want? Is this what you want to do?" It's so weird. From fucking out of nowhere. Like, they don't even know each other or anything. You have to find that scene. I found it at some point. I don't know what I'd type in to find it. Let me see. What's the character's name? His name's Koru Hanayama. I think. This is the guy that wears the suit, right? Yeah. So... let me see what comes up with this. Okay, it is this guy for sure. Oh, Pickle's in it now? I know Pickle from the manga. Not that I actively keep up with it. Let's see if it comes up with just this. New season's one of the most goofy things I've ever watched. No, the whole show's super fucking goofy. I don't know if this new season's even goofier, but it's so good. And I don't understand. Another episode from when I was still actively watching it, Muhammad Ali Jr. comes in, and then one of the first things he wants to do is fuck Baki's girlfriend. So I don't know if that's like a requirement in the Baki universe or something. But Muhammad Ali Jr. comes in and he's like, "We need to get married. You and I need to get married." It's for the power? No, it's for the... so Baki losing his virginity is for the power. So there's another... I need to catch up on this show. It's so fucking good in all the weirdest ways. Baki and his girlfriend fuck, and then right after, he unlocks like a new level to himself that he had never been able to achieve before. And his dad was watching as they fucked, and he's like, "So you've done it? I'm proud." And then he leaves. It's so fucking cool in all the dumbest ways. Yeah, I actually have it pulled up in a tab up here that I need to catch up. So it is something I plan on catching up on. The show is called Baki. It's the continuation of a very old manga, which also still had an anime counterpart called Baki the Grappler. I want to go back and watch all of it, because apparently all of it stays this silly. Started this silly and is only getting sillier. Is Obama the strongest in Baki? He's not the strongest in Baki, but let's not downplay the role he has. So if I remember correctly, the reason Obama's here is because every president appears in Baki, because Baki's dad is the strongest being on the planet. He's the strongest life form. So every new president has to form a friendship pact with him to ensure their safety. So here's the scene with Obama. Oh, hold on. You need to hear the English dub. The English dub is fucking crazy.
Hello, this is your former President Barack Obama, and I just want to tell you I know how to beatbox with a little bit of.
Well, that's not it.
Thinking, Mr. Ogre. If it's true
This
you're
is
more
it.
powerful than a nuclear bomb, maybe you could do it with your bare hands?
You too, huh? You're no different than President Bosch.
He cut that glass tabletop in half, just as if he were using a diamond.
It's not worth as much as a real one.
Such a
Oh,
good
damn.
scene.
Yes, you could.
So that's apparently the scene in the new season. The dub is so goofy. I know it's so it's so fucking good. Yeah, I need to catch up on Baki. I love the over-explanation on everything. Yeah, that's an anime trope though. That's not exclusive to Baki. Baki goes to the extra level voice crack where they try and make it almost believable. Like I remember, I think it was Biscuit, might have been Biscuit Oliver, but someone was like shrunk their muscles a lot, and he's like, the logic is simple. They've been using this technique with muscles since the beginning of time. If you salt your muscle, much like salting a steak, it'll start to take some of the moisture out, thus constricting it closer to closer to your bones, so you can hide muscle more efficiently. I have taken the salt off of my muscles, or something like that. Something to that effect. Another cool one, man, I'm just fucking gushing about Baki now. Another cool one is there's a guy who uses like poison slapping, and I think it's the poison slapping guy. I can't remember his name, but his technique, he explains, uses the most toxic element at our disposal. And he's like, "What do you think it is, Baki?" I'll tell you, it's oxygen. When I slap, I form a perfect circle in the palm of my hand, trapping just enough oxygen in order to make it super lethal. Or something like that. He creates a vacuum. That's what it is. A vacuum in his hand. That's what it was. A vacuum in his hand. You seen the massive controller at Evo the guy's carrying like a coffin? No, I can't say I have. Oh, Apology Man versus Umi Show.
Toss-ups to close it out.